What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor and Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Health Annex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor and Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor and Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning, and welcome to Radio Friends. This is Tuesday, January the 5th. A pleasure to have you with us today. And I've got a guest. I believe this is her first time on Radio Friends, but actually, I've known this woman for a long time. ANN Merrifield. Good to have you here, Ann.
It's nice to be here, Paul. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, big brothers, big sisters, and used to work with your husband, Don, who was our floor director for many years, Pepper and Friends, out at KOMU.
Yep, he sure
So how's
was.
he doing?
He's doing great.
Good.
He really is. He's doing very well.
All right. So we're not here to talk about old times. We're here to talk about Big Brothers, Big Sisters. So tell us a little bit about that program.
Well, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Missouri we're a one-to-one mentoring program. We have found, and we're an evidence-based program, because basically what we find is that if youth, and primarily at-risk youth, can have a positive role model in their lives, that it really makes a big difference. Our mission is that we want to help all of our youth achieve their full potential.
Okay. Now, this has got to be posing some particular problems right now with the coronavirus vaccine. How are you carrying this out?
We have two different kinds of mentoring programs. We have school-based and we have community-based. Well, so the school-based, as you can imagine, has really taken a hit because the kiddos aren't in school right now. The community-based mentoring program is our bigs are trying to continue to find ways to be with their littles. To kind of just to back up just a minute to give you a
I
little
like the way you said that. Our bigs are trying to find ways to be with our littles.
Yes.
That's the way you refer to it?
We have mentors and mentees. Our mentors are the bigs and our mentees are the littles. And littles are anywhere between the ages of 5 and 18. And they are referred by their parents, by their teachers, by anybody that thinks that they could benefit from having a positive role model in their lives.
And what about the bigs?
The bigs are recruited by whether it's churches or community groups. We have a large portion of our bigs that are college students. We look for young professionals. Anyone that's over the age of 18 can be a big.
Mm-hmm. And is there an upper age limit on the bigs?
No, there's no upper age on the bigs.
So if somebody listening to us or watching us today would like to become a big, what do they need to do?
Well, they need to apply.
You do a background check.
We do a background check. Yeah, it's pretty important that we find the right match for our littles.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty extensive interview process. But we also then just ask for likes and interests and all those things. We do a background check, and then we match them with a little that has similar likes and interests. For a community-based mentor, we ask that they give us a year of their time, at least 1 year. Yeah, you had made the mention that you were a mentor back.
I was a big many, many years ago. I can't remember how long ago it was when I first came to Columbia, so it had to be in the early 70s or so.
Yeah, that's awesome. Everywhere I go, I find folks that have been a big sometime in their life. Yeah.
But my big was it wasn't at school. I think I was able to take my big, I mean my little. We didn't call them bigs and littles then.
Yeah.
I think I was able to take them places.
Yes. Yeah, the school-based mentoring program, it's just one hour a week, and they just go into the schools and have lunch with them or recess or read a book. That's what James did, right? The community-based is here, like I said, about a year commitment at least. What we find most of the time, though, is that once the relationships get started, they hang out with their little for years and years and years. But we ask for like an 8 to 10 hour a month commitment there, and that's where they could take them to the grocery store, or they can take them to play ball in the park. So with COVID, we're just trying to find opportunities for them to do activities that are outside that we can social distance.
You're still able to do this even with the coronavirus?
Yes, we are.
Because everybody wears a mask.
We're very, very careful. Wearing the mask, keeping socially distanced. We've created activities like scavenger hunts so that they can stay outside. We encourage them to perhaps go take a picnic, take a walk, just ways to be safe. But our littles still need that mentoring, and probably even more so now than before with COVID.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty isolated.
Are you finding that most of the kids are coming from single-parent homes?
Actually, yes. 95% of our littles are on free and reduced lunch. 67% of our kids are from single-parent households, and of that, 61% of those are single female-headed households. So, yes.
So you're looking for male figures, more so the male figure, but also female figures, right?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been a time when somebody is matched up? Well, how do you handle this? If they're matched up and after 4 or 5 visits, it just seems like it's not working.
Yeah, sometimes that happens to us.
So how do you handle that?
We just bring them both in and we say, we understand that this match isn't working right now, and so then we find new matches for both of them. We find a new little for the big, and we find a new big for the little, because we want the relationship to be.
Does that happen very often?
Good. Not very often, because like I said, we do a really good job of asking lots of questions and finding out what each of them likes. When we make the match, we call them in, we bring them in for the initial match meeting. We are with them the whole time. We coach them through the conversation, because sometimes our littles are a little bashful when they first start off. So we coach them through that initial meeting, and then we, Andy's gives us, is generous. This community, Paul, is so generous with giving of things. It's just awesome. But we give them an Andy's custard card, and they go out and get ice cream that first time, and then they can make their own schedules. The community-based match, also, we keep the parents involved, so we call them every month to see how the match is working. We ask questions, we give any advice that they might have to ways to keep that match as positive as possible.
Do the bigs have to report in to you as to what they're doing each time? Do they have to report to you, I'm going to do this?
No, not each time. We touch base with them once a month just to make sure that things are going well.
And you have a review process.
We do. Yeah.
All right. So somebody listening to us right now, if they are interested in becoming a big, or if somebody listening to us needs a big for one of their littles,
yes,
what do they do?
Go to our website. It's the easiest way to do it. It's bigs@centralmo.org.
Okay. Bigs of centralmo.org. Funding. How is the funding coming?
We are funded. We get grant funding, so we get some funding from the city, from the county, and then a large majority of our funding comes from donors as well. So this is at the end of the year, so we're asking for contributions towards the end of the year. We're participating in Como Gives.
You're just a little bit there. This is January the 5th.
But, yes. Sorry. I forgot about that.
That's right. Actually, I'll tell you a little secret. We were recording this before the end of the year. But even if you want to make a donation, even though this is January the 5th, you can still make a donation.
Yes,
you can make a donation. How do they do that?
They can, once again, go to our website. And there's a donate button just front and center. It's just really easy to do. My plea is truly, though, more for we need bigs badly.
Okay. So. All right. So, again, if you're interested in becoming a big brother or a big sister, please either give them a call or go to their website. That is
bigofcentralmo.org.
Bigofcentralmo.org. Okay? That's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for waiting with us. Bye-bye.